We are back with yet another webinar on yoga, where we'll talk and demonstrate yoga poses that can help with back problems associated with long sitting hours for work. In our last webinar, we introduced yoga as a technology for well-being and tool for releasing stress, maintaining balance, and leading a healthy life. According to a survey, since the beginning of pandemic, nearly 90% people working from home experienced back pain, stiff neck, difficulty sleeping, and sore arms and legs. Today we have a special guest, Yogini Rashmi Bhatt. Here, she's an Ashtanga and Vinyasa yoga practitioner and trainer who has been practicing yoga since last 10 years and believes that yoga is a way of life and maintaining physical health. Welcome, Rashmi. Yoga has been an integral part of your life. Please share with us how yoga helps in maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
Hi, Rupesh, and thank you for calling me here today. I think yoga, though there are types of yogas which help you strengthening your body, but I think more importantly, it is a good thing for your spiritual and your mental well-being as well. And especially during these times of COVID, when people have been stuck in their houses, people have lost jobs, lost people, and have gone through such emotional turmoil. I think it balances out everything, your physical well-being as well as your spiritual well-being. So this should become a part of people's lives, I think.
Right. Truly spoken, Rashmi. Yoga should definitely be a part of everyone's routine. Since the last year, working from home has immensely increased and so has long sitting hours, which has been taking a toll on everyone's life. Now, please share some tips that can help reduce stress and prevent back pain.
See, mostly I think to understand the tips, you should know why it happens. It generally happens because you have weaker muscles. And we sometimes neglect the fact that even the shoulder, the stress that we hold in our shoulders also causes back pain for us. So having weak muscles, bad posture, not having a proper chair to sit in, it is a very simple thing, but having good lumbar support when you're actually working on your computer and sitting for long hours actually goes a long way. And so yoga would help you strengthen those muscles. And the best part about it is that you don't have to be extremely fit to do yoga. You can start it at any age. And there are various, levels to it. There are very simple asanas that you can do at home. So I think having a good posture, good furniture that you're using, and also just strengthening those muscles, your spinal muscles, would really be effective.
I think you picked up a really important point of using ergonomically designed office chair. Now please also share and demonstrate some yoga poses that can help relieve back problems for anyone who is new to yoga and can practice them from their homes.
Yeah, there are a lot of very easy, simple poses that you can do. Something like the Bhujangasana or the Cobra pose. It actually helps you to your deltoid muscles and all. It strengthens them, and it is very simple. It is just you lying on your back and you're just arching it up. So it gives you a very nice stretch, and you have to do it just, you don't have to force yourself. It's okay if you lift halfway or the full way. It's completely fine.
For the cobra pose, lie on your stomach with your hands under your shoulders and your fingers facing forward. Draw your arms in tightly to your chest. Don't allow your elbows to go out to the side. You can let your head drop back to deepen the pose. Inhale as you go up and exhale as you go down. Repeat for 5 to 6 breaths.
Then you have the bridge pose, which is the Setu Bandh as we call it, which also helps to strengthen your pelvic floor and your shoulders. Like I told you, shoulders we generally ignore, and we generally think it has nothing to do with the back, but it does. So it helps you with that.
For the bridge pose, lie on your back with your knees bent and heels drawn into your sitting bones. Continue lifting until your thighs are parallel to the floor. Leave your arms as they are, bringing your palms together with interlaced fingers under your hips, or placing your hands under your hips for support. Hold this pose for 1 minute. For the cat and cow pose, get on all fours. Place your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Balance your weight evenly between all 4 points. Inhale as you look up and let your stomach drop down towards the mat. Exhale as you tuck your chin into your chest, draw your navel towards your spine and arch your spine towards the ceiling. For the pigeon pose, bend your knee and bring the leg forward as if you were going to step into a lunge. Instead of placing your foot down as you would for a lunge, bring your knee to the floor. Release your other leg on the mat. It should be flat on the floor. Square your hips towards the front of your mat. If you feel stable, bring your torso down into a forward bend over your right leg. Continue squaring your hips and breathing into any tightness. Repeat the pose on the other side. For the half Lord of the Fish pose, from a seated position, draw your right foot in close to your body. Lengthen your spine as you twist your body to the left. Take your left hand to the floor behind you for support. Try to keep your hips square. Hold this pose for about a minute. Repeat on the other side.
Really appreciate you taking out time, Rashmi, and demonstrating yoga poses for us. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for having me. And I think this is a very great endeavor that you've started, for people. And I hope all the exercises that I've shown today actually help people out. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much.